Welcome to the Dead Rite, where forgotten histories rise again. Every story told here is more than history, it is a ritual that brings to life the tragedies, mysteries, and horrors buried in silence. The room is lit by a single oil lamp. Ancient, leather-bound books and scrolls litter a large stone table. Ilara, her face pale but resolute, traces a complex sigil on a piece of vellum. Keeper Cashen watches, his expression grim. Cashen. The convergence is almost upon us. The veil is thin. It must be tonight. Ilara. Without looking up. I am ready, Keeper. The sigils are prepared. The incantations are memorized. Cashen. Memorizing words is one thing, child. Contending with what lies in the blackwood barrow is another. This is no minor wraith. This is a shade of immense power and hatred. It has slaughtered every soul sent to quiet it. Ilara. Then why send me? Why not you, or Sister Maeve and the others? Cashen. Because the rite of severance requires a specific conduit. One unburdened by a past. One whose soul is a blank slate. It can absorb the echoes of the spirit's life, its memories, and then release them, allowing it to finally pass on. Ilara finally looks up, a flicker of pain in her eyes. Ilara. The Nameless. That's all I am to you. A tool. A blank slate. Cashen. His voice softens. You are Ilara. The name I gave you. The woman I raised. But your past, before I found you at the edge of the moor, is a void. For this ritual, that void is our greatest weapon. Do not fear it. Sister Maeve enters, her robe swishing. She looks at the sigils with disdain. Maeve. This is folly, Cassian. The old rites are forbidden for a reason. To use her, it is an abomination. You risk not only her soul but unleashing that thing upon the world entire. Cashen. The world has forgotten us, Maeve. There is no one else. The shade grows stronger with each passing moon. If we do not act tonight, it will break free of the barrow. Then there will be no containing it. Maeve. To Ilara. You feel nothing? No memory? No pull from that place? Ilara. Defensive. Nothing. There is only nothing. But her hand trembles slightly as she says it. Maeve sees it. Maeve. See that it remains so. Maeve turns and leaves. The door slams shut, echoing in the tense silence. Cashen. Ignore her. The order is steeped in fear. Now, listen. The shade will show you things. Memories. Its life, its death. You must let them flow through you. Do not hold on. Do not engage. You are a channel, not a participant. Your only anchor is this. He hands her a small, smooth river stone with a single rune carved into it. Cashen. If you feel yourself being lost, grip it. It will bind you to this place, to this moment. Remember who you are. Ilara. She takes the stone. It feels cold in her hand. Ilara. Who was I? Cashen. A child, lost and alone. That is all that matters now. Go. Prepare yourself. Meet me at the gate at the midnight bell. Ilara nods, clutching the stone, and exits. Cassian hands Ilara a lit lantern. Cashen. The path is straight to the barrow. Do not stray. The moor will play tricks on you. Keep your mind on the right. Ilara. And if I fail? Cashin. Then the shade will consume you. Use your namelessness as a vessel and walk the world again. Do not fail. He makes a blessing sign over her. Ilara turns and walks into the swallowing darkness of the moor. Ilara trudges through mist and heather. The lantern light is a tiny, fragile world. Sound, distorted whispers on the wind, just at the edge of hearing. The whispers seem to form a name. Whispers, V.O. Lie, Sias. Ilara shakes her head, gripping her lantern tighter. Ilara. To herself. A channel. Not a participant. A shadow darts at the edge of her vision. She spins, holding up the lantern. Nothing. Whispers, V.O. Come home. She presses on, faster now. A ancient, circular burial mound. The air is thick and cold. Symbols are carved into the standing stones that form a ring. In the center, a darkness deeper than the surrounding night coalesces. The shade. It has no true form, just a swirling vortex of shadow and anguish. Sound, a low, resonant hum of power, mixed with a cacophony of painful whispers and screams. Ilara enters, setting her lantern down. She takes a steadying breath. Ilara. In a clear, ritual tone. By earth and silence, I am come. By memory and void, I call you. Spirit, be known. The shade rides, turning its formless attention to her. Shade, V.O. 100 overlapping voices. A new soul, to taste, to break. Ilara. I am here to grant you peace. To sever the ties that bind you to this place. Show me your anchor. The shade screams, a sound of pure rage and pain. It rushes at her, not to strike, but to envelop her. The world dissolves into light and noise. The pain is gone. Ilara is not herself. She is a young woman, laughing, dressed in fine clothes. A handsome, charismatic man, Lys, takes her hand. Lys. You are the most beautiful thing in this court. My muse. My light. He kisses her hand. She feels a flush of love, of devotion. The memory is vibrant, warm, intoxicating. Ilara, V.O. Whispering, lost in the memory. Lysias. Ilara stumbles, gasping. The cold barrow returns for a second. The shade swirls around her, whispering. Shade, V.O. You remember the light, now remember the dark. The same woman, Ilara's past self, is older, terrified. She is packing a small bag. She hears heavy footsteps outside the door. Lysias enters, but his charm is gone. His eyes are cold, possessive. Lys. Where do you think you are going? You are mine. Your name, your life, your very soul belongs to me. Woman. I am not a thing to be owned. You are not the man I loved. Lys. The man you loved was a lie you told yourself. I am the truth. And the truth is, you will never leave. He advances. She grabs a silver-handled dagger from her nightstand. Scene 8. Int. Blackwood Barrow, night. Ilara cries out, clutching her chest. A phantom pain. She fumbles for the runestone, gripping it hard. Ilara. I am Ilara. This is not my memory. Shade, V.O. Laughing, weeping. It is. It is all yours. You took it from me. You stole my life, my love, my future. Ilara. No. I am the conduit. I release you. Shade, VO. You cannot release what is already yours. You are the anchor. The shade surges forward again. A struggle. The glint of the dagger. A cry of pain. Lysias stumbles back, the dagger buried in his heart. His face is a mask of shock and betrayal. The woman stares, horrified at what she has done. Woman. No. No. She flees the room, down corridors, out into the stormy night. Running, always running. Until she collapses on the misty moor, lost, her mind shattering under the weight of her act. The memory of her name, her life, everything, is wiped clean by trauma. Ilara is on her knees, weeping. The memories flood into her, filling the void. She remembers her name. Isolde. The shade looms over her, but its form is changing. The swirling darkness pulls inward, forming the ghostly, translucent image of Lysis. Wounded. Anguished. Lysia's shade. You see? You murdered me. You left my spirit to rot in this barrow, bound by my rage, my love, my betrayal. My name was cursed, forgotten by all, even by you. You became nameless to escape what you did. Ilara, Isolde. Through tears. I was trying to escape you. You would have killed me, or worse, kept me a prisoner forever. Lysia's shade. You were mine. Ilara, Isolde. I was never yours. My love was a gift, and you twisted it into a chain. She gets to her feet, no longer an acolyte performing a rite, but a woman facing her past. Ilara, Isolde. Cassian knew, he must have known who I was. He didn't give me a blank slate. He gave me a weapon. My emptiness was a cage for you. Lysia's shade. And now it is full. And I am free. I will take back what is mine. Your body, your life. He lunges for her, a spectral claw aimed at her heart. Cassian stares into a scrying bowl of water. His face is etched with worry and guilt. Maeve. OS? You sent her to her death. Cassian doesn't turn. Maeve stands behind him. Cassian. I sent her to face her truth. The only way to end this. Maeve. You used the rites to bind a nobleman's spirit to silence his wronged wife. You hid her away, erased her, to protect the reputation of a corrupt lord. Our order is built on this sin. Cassian. I saved her life. Lysias's family would have hunted her to the ends of the earth. This was the only way. Give her a new life, and use her unique nature to keep the monster he became contained. Maeve. And now the container is breaking. Ilara Isolde holds up the runestone. Ilara, Isolde. You are wrong, Lysias. My past does not bind me. It defines me. I am not a victim. I am not a murderer. I am a survivor. She doesn't throw the stone. She crushes it in her hand, feeling a sharp cut. Ilara, Isolde. And I release myself. The blood from her hand drips onto the earth. The sigil she drew earlier, now laid out on the ground, flare with a brilliant, pure white light. The light hits the shade of Lysias. He screams, but this time it is a scream of dissolution. Lysia's shade. Isolde. My love. Don't leave me. Ilara, Isolde. Goodbye, Lysias. Be forgotten. The light consumes him. The whispers fade into a final, peaceful sigh. The oppressive hum ceases. Only the sound of the wind outside remains. The barrow is just a dark, empty, silent place. Ilara stands alone, breathing heavily. The memories are still there of the love, the fear, the pain, but they are hers now. Integrated. Under her control. She is neither just Ilara nor just Isolde. She is both. She walks out of the barrow. The first light of dawn breaks over the moor, burning away the mist. Ilara walks slowly back towards the monastery. Cassian is waiting at the gate, hope and dread on his face. He sees her, whole and alive. He sags with relief. Cassian. Ilara, you succeeded. She stops before him. Her eyes are older, filled with a new knowledge. She looks at him not as a daughter to a father, but as one adult to another. Ilara. My name is Isolde. Cassian flinches, the truth hitting him. He bows his head in shame and acknowledgement. Ilara, Cont'd. You knew. You used me. To clean up a mess your order helped create. Cassian. I saved you. I gave you a life. Ilara. A life built on a lie. On silence. You made me the keeper of my own jailer. She looks past him, to the monastery. Maeve watches from a window. Ilara, Cont'd. The last rite of the Nameless is complete. The shade is gone. She begins to walk past him, away from the monastery. Cassian. Where will you go? You have nowhere. She stops and looks back at him, a faint, sad smile on her face. Ilara. I have a name. And I have a past. That is more than I had yesterday. It is enough to start. She turns and walks towards the rising sun, leaving the monastery and its secrets behind her. If you like the video, PLZ subscribe.